First carry for Darius Geis. And some room to work. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 25 yards the pickup there, and also a first down.
I can't believe they even let you go. Yep. Mike 55, Mike 55, Mike 55. Hey.
Now a run with Geis. And an alley to run. Down the numbers. There he goes. Touchdown, Washington. Darius Geis, his third touchdown now on the year. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Heck of a start to his season. He had 2 touchdowns in the opener last week, another one here in week 2.
Well, I don't want to call him a touchdown machine this early, but sometimes you get locked in, and you feel good about things. You get into that zone, and those touchdowns come in bunches. He may be off to that kind of a start.
It's like he was shot out of a cannon. I would imagine success this early, great momentum going forward for the rest of the year.
He keeps this up, they'll soon be chanting MVP anytime he touches the ball.
And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20.
Sad Hut, 60 Pittsburgh. Double time. There you go.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. A big play there. 82 yards as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. That's a great response. You give up the first score of the game, but you go right down yourselves and get the equalizer.
I just had a flashback there. I remember playing in a game like that in college where one of my teammates had said in the media that week, the opposite team would be lucky to cross our goal line. They crossed it in the first minute of the game. On our first offensive play, we scored to answer back. Something similar to what we just saw there.
Very similar to what we just saw.
At their own 24-yard line.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Geis with a carry on second down. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
You got to give kudos to your offensive line and the guy carrying the ball because they were in a second and long situation. It seemed pretty dire, but they brought it back to third and manageable with that run.
Ready? 60 or.
Well, now the Giants will stop play as they take a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Come on, set. 10-2 start. 80 weapons. Get it.
From the gun on third down, Lawrence connects here with a tight end, Jeremy Sprinkle. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a first down for the Redskins on a pickup of 11.
Here we go, set. 60 outlaw, X3, 218, jump. Let's go.
Now a give, right side, it's Geis. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Choose the mic. I'm coming after protein spill. Hit it.
Here's 2nd and 8. That's complete to his tight end, Sprinkle. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. On first down, Lawrence. This is taken in by Chad Williams. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. It's a first down for the Redskins on a pickup of 11. Throwing on first down, Lawrence. That's complete to Williams out of the backfield. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. It'll go as a pickup of 14 and a Washington first down. On first and 10, Lawrence. Complete. Richardson has it. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. 7 yards there and a first down. Geis, they'll try to run it. Only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
Here's 2nd and goal, operating from the 8-yard line.
Recon, 132 fighter. 5.
Now the first carry for Bryce Love. He pushes forward for maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal?
Hey, let go. Mike 57. General West. Check 24. Check 24. Hey. 57. I'm scared. Now.
On 3rd down, here's Love. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. It's about a 3-yard pickup there, but more importantly, they're still a few yards away here. It's now 4th down and goal. And Hopkins' kick is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So they get 3, certainly hoping for 6 after a 13-play drive.
So you console yourself on defense by saying you did your job, right? If they go 13 plays, you only give up a field goal, you did a nice job there. But here's the other part. 13 plays, you don't force any mistakes, you don't take the ball away. Maybe that's the way they should look at it.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. 2nd and 10. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Kevin Pierre-Louis. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete. And the Giants send out their punter now, standing just outside his own goal line. Returnable here from the 38. 10-7 our score after one right here on EA Sports.
Here we go. 18 Gators. Go. I got you. Hey, Charlie. 55, Mike, 55. Two.
On first down, Lawrence. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. It's a gain of 5, and it'll make it second down.
At the Giants' 42-yard line.
Shotgun handoff now for Love.
Well, that play was over before it even got started. Thanks for nothing, huh? How about that? That sets up a very difficult third down call now.
Hey, excellent. Don't get nervous. Mike, 55. Right there in the middle. 55. Let's go.
To throw on third down, Lawrence. And that is incomplete. Jabril Peppers, the former first-round pick, there on the coverage. More problems here on third down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on third down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive, and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they
got his man complete. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. A big play there. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Giants are going to jump back in front. PAT up and good by Rosas. And the lead is now 14-10. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, do you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete. So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. To throw again, Lawrence. And he comes back with one complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 40. This quarterback now hitting on 80% of his passes in the early going. 8 of 10. It's first down. Now a man open down the middle of the field. And he's going to get this down the other 20-yard line. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. Back to throw. Lawrence got his man. It's Williams. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards.
Let's go. 60 outlaw, 61. Matchbox light. Switch. Look at me. Zipper.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. That sends them 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down. On 2nd and goal, they'll give it to him again. And a nice pickup there as he'll take it from the 10 down to the 5-yard line. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Here's Geis. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
Well, they've certainly had success throwing the ball in this drive and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. It makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
Let's go, let's go.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Quick hitter here, it's complete. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Chopper. Check three.
On second down, here's Barkley.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else he'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
15 Lonnie. Switch. Protein spin. Let's go.
On third down, Barkley, and he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in his second week of the regular season. And this will carry out of bounds. Where are they going to spot it now? At about the 18-yard line, it looks like. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Give the Redskins 13 there on a first down. Looking to throw. Lawrence. And this is going to be caught. He won the fight for the football. 17 yards that time and a Washington first. Back to throw. Lawrence. It's Williams on the catch. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. The Redskins now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. 2nd and 2. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Great coverage there all around. Really didn't have many options to throw the football.
Very little chance that that one was going to be completed. Every receiver was locked up.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. They'll run with Love. And he will have a first down at about the 21-yard line. A nice first down pickup on a gain of 6. Looking to throw. Lawrence. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Was trying to get it to Terry McLaurin, but it'll be 2nd down.
When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches had told me in the past. The biggest teaching point, get your head around. Locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Lawrence. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here. Chad Williams, the intended receiver. 3rd down here. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Hey, check. 3 down. Under 10.
From the gun, Lawrence. He's going to take a shot for the... And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. Jeremy Sprinkle as the first half is winding down. And the Redskins have once again taken the lead. Now the Redskin offense will stay out there and go for two.
Topper! Come on, switch it. Back.
They'll try and run it here. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line.
Well, partner, since this new two-point rule came into play, offenses spend a lot more time working on it. That means the defenses are doing the exact same thing.
This is taken at his 4. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room, start over.
13 yards, good for a Giant first down. Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
They'll throw now on the final play. He's going to air one out. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. So we've come to halftime in a 5-point game. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach! Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here at half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall, I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. On second down now. Barkley. Now Barkley stripped of the football. And the Redskins scoop it. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line.
They may have the edge on the scoreboard, but that hasn't made them passive, has it? I mean, they've dialed up a pretty good run blitz there. And Brandon, you know that all blitzes aren't just designed to get to the quarterback and the passer. Sometimes you're just trying to take away every gap, every hole that might be created in the running game, and they did it to perfection and caused a fumble there.
Took away the gaps, took away the holes, took away the football. A solid pickup at 13 sets him up first and goal. It's complete to Williams. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Nice gain of 8 that time, but it's 2nd and goal. Good yardage on first down. Now can they punch it in on 2nd and goal?
Rock it. Get it.
On the ground, Geis. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Redskins. Darius Geis with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Redskins capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Extra point good by Hopkins. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This one taken from the 7. And he'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Good word. I like it now because you're exactly right.
Like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
Here we go.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. A give to Barkley out of the gun. And he loses the football a second time. And the Redskins scoop it. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. The offense, they've had some sloppy moments. Sloppy there again on that one, and it could be the backbreaker.
From a defensive perspective, if the offense is...
Oh, they get to the football. It's blocked. Picked up by the offense. This is a live ball.
Oh, ball. That's our ball. That's our ball.
And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. This one taken from the 7. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, we were having a tough patch. This too shall pass, this too shall pass. And in fact, we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 34.
66. Ready, go.
Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Give the tackle there to Josh Norman. Defensively, though, they had a chance there to hit him for a loss. Couldn't get it done.
Looked like someone was able to knife into the backfield, but he wasn't able to get him down. But his compatriots, they were able to grab him at the line of scrimmage and not let him get any further downfield.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. He'll get 15 and a Giants first down.
Like so many tight ends nowadays, they have no problem at all putting him in the slot and letting him go to work. And that's a nice pitch and catch right there for a first down.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And that is caught. He's got it for a Giant touchdown. From 19 yards away. And the Giants are able to draw a bit closer.
Well, if you've got him in your fantasy league, you like his production, his second touchdown of the game. But right now, his team is trailing. Fortunately, he's playing pretty well and trying to keep him in it.
Yeah, they might need a little more from him here.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they continue to call his number. Right now, he needs his defense to step up and give him a chance.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. Throwing on first down. Lawrence looking for his running back, and he's got it. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
We always talk about having to read defenses and how complicated that is. Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice game.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with the football?
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
Mike 2. Hey, move. Hey, Mike 2. Watch the go.
Looking to throw on second down. Lawrence. And this is caught. A spectacular one-handed grab there. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 23. On first down, here's Love. And able to get about 3 as he's taken down right at the 20.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Go. Watch tight end. You got 3 down, 3 down.
Hey, team 6, team 6.
To throw on second down. Lawrence into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Blake Martinez. And he'll be stopped shy of the 15 at the 14-yard line on the return. Those INTs all sting, but you throw one in the red zone, I think especially as a rookie, maybe it stings a little bit more.
I think what you're saying is they don't all count the same, do they? Right? Interceptions in the red zone that you've given up points now, those are precious, so you have to learn from those and in a hurry.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Now back to throw. He's got Smith here. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. 13 yards, good for a giant first down. This quarterback now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. And the Redskins do get to him. He goes down for a sack.
Pressure can come from all over when you're plotting a defensive strategy. On that particular play, it just came from the outside.
Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Second and long. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down and 16.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Hey, we got 3, 3 down, 3 down. 36.
They'll set up a throw. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the all-pro corner, Josh Norman. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
I got you. Choose the mic.
Ready?
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 10 yards there, good for a Redskin first down.
Well, how about this aggressive approach? Got the lead, 4th quarter, continuing to throw the football. Are you thinking about Super Bowl 51? Atlanta had the lead against New England, and they ended up giving it up.
I was going to say, don't say it, but you did say it. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Jeremy Sprinkle, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the interception by the Redskins deed leads to a touchdown. Hopkins with the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
Watch tight. Tight end's right. 3 down, 3 down. Lucky. Ready, go.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He's got Allen. And he's a long ways into Washington territory before hitting the turf. A big play there for the Giants. 58 yards on the draw. This is Barkley. And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. Different story this time around. We had that huge gain followed by a sizable loss here.
Ready, ready. 15 Lonnie, 15 Lonnie. Tight end's right. Watch tight end.
2nd and 13. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. The Giants on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd down and 12. Back to throw here. Letting one go deep for the end zone. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. Down in this one, they needed that score, but they'll have to hold at least for the time being.
You're exactly right. Points that they had to have. As you said, they have to regroup now and see if they can get them another way.
So on 4th down, on comes the Giants kicker, Aldrick Rosas. This will be a 37-yard attempt. And the kick by Rosas is good. And that'll get the deficit down to 15. Well, with that field goal, you can argue they needed to get back within 2 scores, and they did indeed do that, but still a pretty uphill battle.
Still going to take 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns to get back into it. And as you and I know, that's a tall order against any NFL defense. They're going to need their own defense to make some plays as well to give them an opportunity.
The Redskins take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs to keep.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. It's Desmond Trufant, and they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line. He was pretty good a year ago in college, getting outside of the pocket and making plays, but it's a different story here in the NFL.
Well, in college, when he broke out of the pocket, his receivers often knew what to do in a scramble drill. And defenders weren't quite as adept at that. In the NFL, they work on that as well. They realize once he's out of the pocket, you can knock a receiver down. You can take him out of the play that way. You can make sure you hunt him up and make sure that you have him covered downfield. They do a much better job of it. He's got to learn that.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Off the edge, the sack by Matt Ioannidis. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. By the way, I got to apologize because I just realized for about the last 4 or 5 plays, I'm eking over into your territory up here in the booth. My bad. I'm going to get back over to my spot.
Yeah, we're not talking about our on-air commentary. I mean, what is all this extra paper? I mean, this is unusual for you.
My bad.
Normally you run a really tight ship. What's going on here?
Just like that incomplete pass, I'm going to try to... This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Fabian Moreau. Well, down 2 scores in the 4th quarter. It maybe wasn't quite desperation time, but it was getting close. And that interception there on the deep ball, that probably slams the door on their chances.
And maybe that was the thought process, that it wasn't quite desperation time. So now you take the shot before they're going to lay back any farther on defense. Go ahead and throw it downfield. Unfortunately, it didn't work.
They stay on the ground. Geis again. He's got daylight. The 40. Past the 20. And he will finally be taken down at the Giants' 16-yard line.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
Go!
On 1st down, Love. And he'll be stopped after a gain of only a couple down to the 15-yard line. 2 yards that time, a stark contrast from the big chunk on the previous play. looking on the ground. It's Love. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play. And that'll make it 3rd and 13.
Ready. 8, read.
Walk tight, walk tight. Tight end roll, tight end roll.
Hey, Haywood.
3 out.
Go.
Mike 2.
Operating from the gun, Lawrence. That is caught inside the 5. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. From 19 yards away. And the Redskins are able to stretch the lead out further. Extra point good by Hopkins. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. It's out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
26. Single.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And this one complete to Smith. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 13 yards, good for a Giant first down. A first down carry for Barkley. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. They're looking at second down now as they search for a consolation score. 2nd and 5. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. That's Daron Payne with a sack that time. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He's going to let it fly. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And Allen's got it. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 10 yards, good for a Giant first down. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down.
I remember a coach telling me a long time ago the difference between playing corner and safety in the NFL. Corner is like the Autobahn. Everybody just flying by, and these corners have been really busy in this game, although they got it done on the last play.
On the last play, yes, but there have been some good numbers put up against them offensively. And that is caught one-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in. It's a big-time play there for the G-Men. 43 yards. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Giants. From 8 yards out, and the Giants are able to cut into this lead. The Giant offense going to stay on the field as they'll go for 2.
No. General, West. Foxtrot. Ready, go.
Back to throw again. To to the end zone, but it's incomplete. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite, but in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a two-point conversion, all that extra, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
And this will be recovered by the Redskins, and that should just about do it. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That one looks like he'll throw here. Complete. Richardson has it. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. So now then the penalty's got him set up with a first and goal. From the gun, Lawrence. And this is taken in for a Redskins touchdown. Jeremy Sprinkle there to make the grab. And the Redskins are able to stretch the lead out further. Hopkins with the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once we were down huge, and someone said, Coach,
he can't avoid the pressure. Redskins get there. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack.
Bravo! Lock it.
Check the backer, check the backer.
Back hard.
2nd and 15. He's going to let it fly. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining. Allen, the intended receiver, and it's third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. They're going to look to throw. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock.
Intended for number 16. Incomplete. He was covered by Josh Norman.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier.
I'm coming.
Now they're out there again to try once more.
Watch 18. 18's the blue dot Porkers. Switch. Check 24. Hayward.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked up by the all-pro corner, Josh Norman. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Lawrence. And this is caught at the 8. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Looking like they're well on their way to a 2-0 start. All smiles right now on that sideline, isn't it?
As well there should be. It's hard to win a game in the NFL. We hear it all the time. We know that it's difficult. But guess who's smiling? But inside is thinking 24-hour rule because we're going to have to play again next week.
Boss man.
Oh, without a doubt. The head coach, he wants them to feel good, but at the same time, find a way to keep improving.
So we had action to the very end of this one. The score on the final play that they didn't need to have. They didn't just run out the clock, though. They added to their final total.
Played it all the way to the end. And, you know, some coaches preach that and tell their teams, that's what I want all the time. And they feel like if they don't do it themselves, they're not living up to the message that they're sending out.
So for Washington, it was a great all-around performance. They head to Philly to take on the Eagles. Meanwhile, for the Giants, they'll fall to 1-1, and they'll try to get back on track next week.